descending aorta, and then the first one to come off the descending aorta is the celiac trunk. Give me a probe.
There's one right there. I don't want to touch it.
Sticky one. Yeah. This underneath, coming off underneath the celiac trunk is the hepatic artery. It's really hard to see. There's also this little thready one coming off the top of the celiac trunk. That's the gastric artery. So there's hepatic arteries coming underneath it, and the gastric artery is coming from the top. So it's anterior. Okay. And then that turns into, like, and then the third branch is the splenic artery that's connected to the spleen. And then this is the splenic vein, right? Or do we even need to know that?
I don't think so.
Yellow.
Yeah. Splenic vein.
And is this, what's this one? Is this the gastro?
It's real small.
It's
gastrosplenic.
Gastrosplenic right there? Or
This is the gastrosplenic.
yeah, it's over. Oh.
That's a hepatic portal.
That's hepatic portal, the great big fat one right there. Somebody probably, oh, there it go. That's your gastrosplenic. Gastrosplenic, okay, I see it. Gastrosplenic right there.
Where is it?
Coming into the hepatic portal vein superiorly.
Oh, so it's this one.
No, that's the hepatic portal vein.
This one.
This one. See that one right there? This.
Yes. I got it now.
Okay. So that's the gastrosplenic vein, hepatic portal vein. What's this one? 13.
Splenic
Artery? No.
vein.
Vein. Okay, that's the splenic vein. Okay, so splenic vein. Yeah, I was right. That's the splenic vein right here. So the splenic vein is kind of like right next to the splenic artery. So you can follow the splenic artery on down to where it connects with the celiac trunk, and you can see that. Just as long as you can see these two together, and of course they're connected to the spleen. So splenic vein, gastrosplenic vein, coming off the stomach and the spleen. Hepatic portal vein goes into the superior mesenteric vein. Okay. Now, go back to the descending aorta. So we've got the celiac trunk, the first split off. The second split off is the superior mesenteric artery. And you can see it merges, it kind of like comes alongside the superior mesenteric vein right here in the guts, at the top, small intestines, okay? The next branch off, we don't need to know the gonadal, do we? Okay. So the next branch off is the renal. There's the renal artery and the renal vein, and of course they're going to the kidneys. Okay, this is the inferior vena cava. Okay, so it kind of comes alongside the descending aorta. Going down, we have the inferior mesenteric, and it's thread-like. It's much smaller than the superior mesenteric, but you can tell it's mesenteric because it's connected to the guts. Okay. The next one is the iliolumbar. There's the iliolumbar artery and the iliolumbar vein, and they're coming off. They're branching off laterally. Like, notice a lot of them go medially. This is branching off laterally because it's going to come around to your hips and your lower back. Okay. Now is where the fun part. Okay. So is 19 the external? I think it's 19 is the external iliac artery. Yes. 20 is the internal iliac artery.
Yes, ma'am.
And they kind of make a V. Okay. Well, no, they split off. They merge away. Are they?
Yeah, they merge. Coming off.
They come off like that. So this one, the external starts sooner. So it's superior, and it's superficial. And the internal,
Oh, it's the one like inside that Y.
yeah, inside the Y, underneath, it's like it's posterior. Well, no, it's inferior, and it's deep too.
Okay.
Okay, the external. So this is the internal underneath it, and the same thing goes with the veins. Exactly the same, except the blue. Okay, so this is the And you can see the veins over here. Let me see. Okay. The internal iliac vein kind of buries itself under the colon, right? And then the external iliac vein is the one you can see right here, and it's kind of right beside the external iliac artery, and it's coming down. So, and then the external iliac artery turns into the femoral artery. And the external iliac vein comes down and turns into the greater saphenous vein.
And then do you want to do the back?
Yeah. And if these are the only ones we need to know for the back, I'm good. Popliteal is the one coming down. It's like the femoral comes around, and it like loops around the back, at the back of your knee and turns into the popliteal. And I can't see a blasted thing. Why is that? Okay,
Because I'm in your life.
what's happened? I could see it yesterday.
Oh, there it is. These. No, those are wrong. I relabeled these. Oh. Yeah. You want some of those? Yeah. So, the problem with that is that both tibial veins are not, or arteries are not what you're looking at. You're looking at. Okay. So we just moved the pens over to the other side.
I was wondering
And
if yesterday was over.
here, you look at this, there, see? So here's the popliteal vein and artery right here, right? And then here, this is the posterior, and here, this is the anterior.
So the
Right over
anterior
here.
goes medial and then
Yeah, the
goes around the front.
posterior, yeah. Yes.
The posterior is lateral,
Anterior is medial,
and
yes.
it loops around the front. Okay.
Yes. Anterior tibial artery, posterior tibial, popliteal.
Okay.